Okay. Okay. So, again, I'm Abby, and this is Tabitha, and I'm going to be the social worker in this one, and she's going to be the client. I am a social worker here at JB Lafargue with the Child Find team, and Tabitha is the client, and she's come in today with her 2-year-old, and he is being evaluated for different things. So, okay. Okay, hi Tabitha.
Hi.
So, as you know, you came in today to have little Johnny evaluated
Okay.
for and for the concerns that you expressed to me over the phone a couple weeks ago. That's why we scheduled this. I know that Head Start has told you that to further their services, they need an IEP, which is an individualized education plan.
Okay.
And so that's why we're here today. We are here to see if Johnny needs any services, and if he does, if he needs speech therapy, occupational therapy, or even a teacher to help him with school readiness skills, we will provide that for him.
Okay.
And so what the evaluators are doing right now is they're basically just watching him play. They're gonna kind of watch his play skills, see if he can run and jump and throw a ball and squeeze a ball with his hands, and if he knows that the red square goes into the red square thing on the puzzle, and just all sorts of different things, just to test and see how his developmental skills are growing for a boy who's 2 years old.
Okay.
And they're going to come out here a little bit later and tell you all the results. They'll tell you all of the results right now when they get them,
Okay.
and if he qualifies.
Okay.
But for now, we're just going to go over some paperwork
Okay.
that I need to go over with you, and then we will go from there.
Okay.
And so, first of all, I am I'm Abby. I am the social worker here,
Okay.
and what I do is I kind of put all of the paperwork together,
Okay.
and I say, I write the IEP for him, the plan if he gets one, and then we go over all of the results, and I will be here if you need me. You can call me, text me with any questions,
Okay.
and if I don't have the answer, I will text my team or email my team, and they will tell me the answer. So I'm here for all of your resource reasons.
Okay.
So if you ever need me, you can feel free to get a hold of me.
Okay.
And my number is on all the paperwork that you have, on the letter that I sent you. And so right now, all I need you to do is sign some papers.
Okay.
So let's see here. This paper is a confidentiality statement.
Okay.
And what that is saying is that we are not allowed to release any of Johnny's information that we have to anybody except for you, because we share all of the results with you. We share all of his goals and his skills. We share that all with you, and anybody else you have on this paper. So dad or grandma, whoever he is with that day or in the home. And so we can only share who is on this piece of paper. But what that means is if we have any questions, or you have any questions, or even his school, we can't release it unless you say so.
Okay.
And unless we get contact or information that there is abuse in the home, he is trying to abuse somebody, which I don't know if he will because he's 2 years old.
Johnny has an anger issue.
Oh, he does?
Yeah, and his father, awful.
Okay.
Awful man.
Okay.
So I just kind of want to put that out there, and I don't want him to know anything about Johnny until we get him where he needs to be.
Okay. All right. So he will not be on this form.
Okay.
But yeah, so that's to your discretion since you are his legal guardian, his mother, and that's where we'll go with that. So let me see. This next form is a Medicaid billing form.
Okay.
If he has Medicaid, we will bill, and we can bill. If he doesn't, we won't. It shouldn't mess up with any of your funds that you get, anything. They won't even send you paperwork most of the time. They don't even know
Okay.
that, or you don't even know that we're billing.
Okay.
And so it's just for us to know. And so let's see. This next one is a rights booklet. All our families get it. Feel free to look through it.
Okay.
It just tells you all of his rights.
Okay.
Because he's a student here at JB Lafargue now.
Okay.
And so he's in our system.
Okay.
And so that is the rights booklet for you.
Okay. Thank you.
And let me see here, what else? Let's see. So I'm gonna go over some questions that I have for you about his development and how he developed when he was a baby, things he likes, things he doesn't
Okay.
like. So let's see. And you said he goes to Head Start, correct?
Yes, he
Right now?
goes to Lakeview in Main Street in Parkville.
Lakeview?
Okay.
Perfect. Okay, and let's see. Does he have any allergies?
He is allergic to peanuts.
Peanuts?
He's allergic to
Perfect.
peanuts, cats, dust mites. you
Okay.
know.
Okay. Does he take any medications, like daily?
He doesn't take anything daily, but he does get a allergy injection, a
Okay.
shot every week.
Okay, allergy injection shot. Okay.
Okay.
Does he have any medical diagnosis right now?
Just the only thing with the allergies, he was in a NICU for like 2 weeks.
Okay.
Had but he developed very fine, perfectly fine as far as that.
Okay.
So yeah.
So, as far as pregnancy, was he on time or was he early?
He was on time, but during the labor, I had a C-section.
Oh, okay.
So he drunk some amniotic fluid, and that's what placed him in NICU. And he aspirated, and they had to pump his stomach. So that was kind of the reason why he was in NICU.
Okay. So, has he had any other hospital visits besides the NICU when he was born?
No.
Okay. So he's pretty healthy, you would say?
Yes.
And so, as far as his diet, what does he like to eat?
He loves junk food.
Mm-hmm.
I can hardly get him to drink any water. He loves hot dogs, hamburgers and stuff, things like that. But just a typical 2-year-old.
Okay. Is there anything he won't eat, like any type of textures or anything like that?
He does not like tomatoes. He does not like bananas. I have a hard time getting him to eat broccoli.
Okay.
It's just getting him to eat vegetables and fruits is the hardest thing.
Okay. Okay. And so, as far as like his activities of daily living and feeding, can he feed himself with a spoon and a fork, or will he just use his fingers?
He will use his fingers. I have to always tell him, Johnny, please use your hands. I have hand over hand to try to show him how to eat. It's just kind of like he just won't do what Johnny want to do.
Okay.
So it's stressful.
Okay. And like as far as dressing himself, does he know how to take off his shirt, take off his pants and shoes? Will he put them on?
I have to do that. I know he's 2, and maybe I'm having too many high expectations for him. You know, I just kind of think that, I have to literally put everything on for him, even after several telling him different step by step. He just doesn't understand or gets it. So maybe it's me. Maybe it's something I'm not doing right as a parent. I don't know. So
No, it's not you. And it's different with every child. The development is always different, and so we see that all the time.
okay.
Kids coming through,
Okay.
and some are very high in like activities of daily living, but then other things are not. Some are low, and so it's just case by case what we get, and
Okay.
so yeah. Let's see, I have a couple more questions, and
Okay.
then we will be finished with our evaluation,
Okay.
and then the other evaluators that are in the room with him will come out and tell you their results and what they found, and if he qualifies for any of the services.
Okay.
Okay, so what does he like to play with usually? Like toys? Does he like to play on the iPad, watch TV?
He likes to play outside. He eats dirt.
Okay.
He eats dirt all the time. The iPad, once I get the iPad, he can be pretty much occupied. But a lot of times I had to put him on a schedule because he'll want it all the time. All the time. So, yeah.
Okay. And let's see here. So as far as other people living in the home, is it just you and him, or
It's
are
just
there
me
other?
and him.
Just you and him. Okay. Okay. Well, I think we are done with our part.
Okay.
They will come out in a little while when they're finished and do their part with you. But I think that is it for us today.
Okay. Thank you so much.
You're welcome.
All right.